Hi! So I just wanted to do this random video because I was talking to one of my friends and I was just telling her like everything that I've done on my hair journey, and she started to laugh at certain things, and I didn't realize that certain things you do on your hair journey are normal in the hair community, like on YouTube and hair forums. But if you're not part of this community, like an outsider looking in, a couple of things I was telling her, she was looking at me all sideways like, why? So I just wanted to like kind of come and do this video like of things that YouTube made me do on my hair journey, like that you probably never would have done otherwise. So yeah, one thing that YouTube made me do that I probably would have never done otherwise was the inversion method. I never would have thought to hang upside down for a minute and do that for 7 days straight and think I was going to get extra growth. And I was telling her about that and she was just like, what? And I was kind of telling her like the scientific reasoning behind it and everything else, and she was kind of okay by the end of it, but she was still kind of like, yeah, I've never heard of that. And to me, like, the inversion method is just such a normal thing. Like, everybody knows about the inversion method because everybody on YouTube and everybody on hair forums and in this hair community knows about the inversion method. So it's nothing weird. But if you talk to somebody outside the community, they're like, yeah, you're crazy. Another thing that she thought was kind of crazy was the black tea rinses. She was like, oh, you're drinking more tea. And I'm like, no, I actually pour tea on my head. And she's like, you pour tea on your head? Yeah. I was like, it stops shedding. Like, everybody knows tea and garlic stop shedding. And she was like, I kind of heard about the garlic, but I've never heard about pouring tea on your head. And she was like, you just pour scalding hot tea on your head? I'm like, no, of course not. You let it cool, like, and then you pour it on your head. And she was like, yeah, that makes it better. At least it's not hot. And I'm like, of course, like, yeah, it makes so much sense. So I didn't realize how crazy like black tea rinses kind of sound to people who aren't in the hair community. Another thing that she thought was really weird and just kind of like doing the most was like adding oils to your deep conditioner. She's like, so you want me to buy something to add more products to it? I'm like, yeah, to enhance it. She's like, no, if I buy something, it needs to be good right off the bat. And I'm like, no, like, and she's like, you had a measurement, like you were in the kitchen, like you were just measuring like flowers and everything and putting it in and mixing it up. I was like, yeah, like I had my little half a teaspoon of this oil, 1 tablespoon of that oil, and you mix it up and put it on your hair. And she was just like, yeah, that's too much. And then another thing that she found was really weird, really disgusting. And she looked at me like I'm crazy. And I know some people on hair journeys haven't done this because they've said it's been like, that's just too crazy, like I'm not doing that. And other people on hair journeys have tried it, and I'm not ashamed to say that I tried this. Like, I tried it for like about a month. I probably should have tried it longer to see results, but I tried it, and I put Monistat on my head. Like, I put yeast cream on my hair. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I saw videos of it. It was kind of like a big thing at one time where people were like, yeah, put Monistat on your hair and it like takes all the fungus off of your scalp, and then it helps have a clean scalp, and then your hair will grow. And I'm like, makes sense to me. So I decided to do that, and she looked at me all crazy when I said that. She was like, you put Monistat in your hair. You put Monistat. You put yeast cream on your scalp. And I'm just like, yeah, I put yeast cream on my scalp because, and she's like, I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Like, Dominique, stop. She's like, this hair community thing, what? Are there any boundaries? And I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of boundaries. Like, but it makes sense. And I'm trying to explain it to her. Toward the end, she was like, I guess. But she was like, I'm never putting yeast cream on my hair. Like, she was like, it's just not worth it. And I was like, when you're on this hair journey and you want to reach this like waist length and hip length and bra strap length goals, you will do anything possible. And she's like, no, I'll just take like Hairfinity or Main Choice. She's like, I'm not putting no Monistat on my hair. And I'm like, all right, like, don't knock it till you try it. But she was like, yeah, no. So she definitely never heard of the inversion method, the adding black tea rinses, adding oil, and especially she was like, Monistat to your hair. Yeah, so I didn't really realize till talking to her that there's a lot of things in the hair community that we find normal and we find okay, that people outside the hair community who aren't really like on a hair journey look at us like, Yeah, y'all doing the most. So if you have anything that you probably told your friends who aren't on a hair journey and they've looked at you crazy but you think it's normal, leave it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear about it. I probably missed some things that I probably do on my hair journey that other people are kind of like, why? So yeah, I just wanted to do this quick random video just because of the conversation I had. I thought it was funny. If you guys like these like different random videos, kind of more talking about hair but not really about hair, let me know and I can definitely film them. You know, I like to talk, so if y'all give me a reason to talk, I'm good. No, I'm just kidding. So I'll talk to you in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.